Palworld just announced something that nobody saw coming, and honestly, it might be even bigger than the 1.0 update. Pocketpair is launching an official Palworld card game. Real cards, real gameplay, real world championship, dropping July 30th, 2026. I'm breaking down everything we know, what it is, how it plays, who's making it, and whether it can actually compete with Pokémon TCG. Let's get into it. What is it? So first, what exactly is the Palworld Official Card Game? This isn't some random fan-made project or a mobile card spin-off. This is a fully official physical trading card game announced by Pocketpair themselves. And they didn't just make it alone, they partnered with Bushiroad to develop it. Now, if you don't know Bushiroad, these guys are legit. They're the Japanese company behind Cardfight, Vanguard and Weiß Schwarz, two of the biggest trading card games in Asia. This isn't Pocketpair experimenting with something new. They brought in professionals who have been running TCGs for decades. The game releases worldwide on July 30th, 2026, and it'll be available in English, Japanese, and Simplified Chinese all at the same time. So yes, this is a big deal. How does it play? Now here's what actually makes this interesting, because the gameplay is not just a Pokémon TCG clone. Palworld Official Card Game is a two-player competitive card game where you build and deploy teams of pals, battle your opponent, and, this is the key part, you gather resources and build bases at the same time. Let me say that again. Resource gathering, base building, in a card game. That's completely unique in the TCG world right now. Pokemon TCG, you don't build bases. Magic the Gathering, you don't gather resources in that way. Even One Piece TCG, no base building. Pocketpair is taking the core loop of what makes Palworld so addictive as a video game. The survival, the crafting, the base, and they're translating that directly into card game mechanics. Each PAL card has its own unique traits and abilities, just like in the video game where every PAL has different work suitabilities. So your Lamball plays differently from your Anubis. Your Chillet plays differently from your Grizzbolt. The trailer already confirmed fan favorites like Lamball, Chillet, Anubis, and Grizzbolt are in the first set. And the goal? Control the field, outbuild your opponent, and take them down with your PAL team. It genuinely sounds like nothing else out there right now. What's in the launch? So what are you actually getting on July 30th? Bushiroad confirmed the launch will include 2 trial decks, pre-built starter decks so you can pick up and play immediately, and 1 booster pack, so you can start collecting and building custom decks. Now, if you've ever played a Bushiroad TCG before, you know they do a solid job with trial decks. They're usually balanced for new players, and the booster packs tend to have enough pull-worthy cards to keep collectors chasing them for months. There's also something really exciting happening before the release. Pre-release demo sessions are being held at select events 1 month before launch, so some players will get to try it early. And then, this is where it gets serious. Organized play has already been confirmed. Regional qualifier tournaments starting in autumn 2026 across multiple regions worldwide. And the big one, the first ever Palworld Card Game World Championship is being planned for Card Game Festival 2027, a World Championship. In year 1, Pocketpair and Bushiroad are not playing around. Can it beat Pokémon TCG? Okay, the obvious question everybody is thinking. Can Palworld TCG actually compete with Pokémon TCG? Here's the honest answer. Probably not in year 1. Pokémon TCG has been running for 30 years. It's one of the most valuable collectible markets on the planet. Logan Paul spent $5 million on a Pokémon card. That's not something you just replicate overnight. But, and this is a big but, Palworld has something Pokémon didn't have when it started. A massive, already existing fan base. Palworld hit 25 million players within 1 month of its early access launch. Those are people who already love these pals. They already have emotional connections to Lamball and Grizzbolt and Anubis, the way Pokemon fans have with Pikachu and Charizard. That built-in loyalty is huge for a card game launch. The other thing working in Palworld TCG's favor? The base building mechanic. That's a genuine innovation. If Bushiroad executes it well, it gives this game a reason to exist beyond just being Pokemon, but Palworld. The TCG market in 2026 is also bigger than ever. One Piece TCG blew up out of nowhere. Lorcana did numbers. There is absolutely an audience hungry for new alternatives to Pokemon. Is it guaranteed to succeed? No, but the conditions have never been better for a new TCG to break through. So there you have it. Palworld is officially becoming more than just a game. 1.0 launches July 10th. The card game drops July 30th. A World Championship is already planned for 2027. Pocketpair is building a franchise. And it's moving fast. I want to know what you think. Now, are you buying the Palworld card game on day 1? Drop a comment below, yes or no. Also, if you want to see me open the first booster packs the second they drop on July 30th, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss that video. I'm out. See you in the next one.